Did you know that what you pair with your morning toast could be silently damaging your health? It's true for millions of adults over 60. That innocent slice of bread sitting on your breakfast plate isn't just a simple carbohydrate, it's the foundation of a critical nutritional decision. I'm Dr. Sarah Chen, and what I'm about to share might change how you think about your daily bread forever. Last month, I visited my 72-year-old father in the hospital. The diagnosis? Severe inflammation and a dangerous spike in blood pressure. The surprising culprit? His seemingly healthy breakfast sandwich that he'd been eating faithfully for years. The bread wasn't the problem. It was what he paired with it. Think about it. How many times have you slathered processed spreads on your toast without a second thought? Or paired your sandwich with foods that seemed innocent enough? The truth is, these combinations might be creating a perfect storm in your body. Studies from the National Institute of Aging show that adults over 60 are particularly vulnerable to certain food combinations, with bread being at the center of many problematic meals. But here's the good news. The solution isn't giving up bread entirely. Instead, it's about making smarter pairings. The right combinations can transform that simple slice from a potential health risk into a powerful ally for your well-being. So, is bread your friend or foe? The answer isn't black and white. It depends entirely on what you pair it with. And that's exactly what we're going to explore today. Are you ready to discover which combinations might be sabotaging your health and which ones could help you thrive well into your golden years? Let's dive in. Let's talk about the champions. 5 foods that create magic when paired with bread. These aren't just delicious combinations, they're strategic partnerships that support your health after 60. First up, eggs. Whether boiled, scrambled, or poached, eggs transform a simple slice of bread into a nutritional powerhouse. Why? Because at our age, protein preservation becomes crucial. Every single egg delivers about 6 grams of complete protein that helps maintain muscle mass, something we naturally lose about 3 to 5% of every decade after 30. But there's more. Eggs contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 compounds that protect our aging eyes from macular degeneration. A simple egg on toast isn't just breakfast, it's preventative medicine. Next on our list, salmon. Now I know what you're thinking. Fish for breakfast? But trust me on this. Salmon on whole grain bread is like giving your brain a direct nutrition infusion. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon, particularly DHA, have been shown to reduce inflammation and potentially slow cognitive decline. One study followed adults over 65 for 5 years and found those consuming omega-3 rich fish twice weekly had brain scans showing less deterioration than those who didn't. That salmon and avocado toast isn't just trendy, it's smart eating. Speaking of avocados, they're our third bread-friendly superfood. Half an avocado contains more potassium than a banana. This matters because adequate potassium helps regulate blood pressure, a common concern for many of us. The healthy monounsaturated fats in avocados also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K from other foods. Mash it on whole grain toast, add a sprinkle of turmeric and black pepper, and you've created an anti-inflammatory breakfast that tastes indulgent while fighting inflammation. Fourth on our list, leafy greens. Whether it's spinach, arugula, or kale, these nutritional giants bring folate, vitamin K, and nitrates to the table. These nutrients support everything from bone health to improved blood flow. Try this. Sauté some spinach with a touch of olive oil and garlic, then pile it on toast with a soft-boiled egg. Your heart will thank you. The nitrates in leafy greens convert to nitric oxide in your body, which helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation, something especially beneficial as we age. Finally, nuts and legumes. A simple bean spread or nut butter on toast delivers plant protein, fiber, and minerals like magnesium that many older adults lack. Chickpea hummus on toast isn't just delicious, it's a Mediterranean diet staple linked to longevity. The fiber helps stabilize blood sugar while keeping you satisfied longer. Try topping your hummus toast with roasted red peppers for a dose of vitamin C that helps your body absorb the iron in the beans. These 5 bread companions aren't just additions to your meal, they're strategic choices that turn a simple slice into a health-promoting platform. The key is thinking of bread as a vehicle for these nutritional powerhouses, not just as a food on its own. But now, let's turn to the dark side. The combinations that could be undermining your health without you even realizing it. Now, for the uncomfortable truth. Some foods we've paired with bread for decades are doing us no favors, especially after 60. These combinations might taste good, but they're silently working against your health goals. First in our hall of shame, processed meats. Those convenient slices of salami, bologna, and even many store-bought ham products are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives. Just 2 slices of processed ham can contain up to 500 milligrams of sodium. That's 1/3 of what many doctors recommend for an entire day if you're managing blood pressure. But it gets worse. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as tobacco. That bologna sandwich? It might be convenient, but it's not worth the risk. I still remember when my patient Robert came in, confused about his skyrocketing blood pressure despite taking medication. His daily lunch? A processed meat sandwich. When we switched him to homemade chicken with herbs instead, his numbers improved within weeks. Small change, big impact. Next, commercial jams and sweet spreads. They seem innocent enough, but check the label. Many contain more high fructose corn syrup than actual fruit. Just 1 tablespoon can pack 12 to 14 grams of sugar. That's about 3 to 4 teaspoons. For adults over 60, especially those managing diabetes or prediabetes, these hidden sugars create dangerous blood glucose spikes. The real tragedy? Your taste buds adjust to this extreme sweetness, making natural foods taste bland by comparison. Third on our danger list, margarine and processed vegetable spreads containing trans fats. While many brands have improved, some still contain these dangerous fats that simultaneously raise bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol, a devastating combination for heart health. The deception here is particularly cruel, as many of these products were marketed as heart-healthy, alternatives to butter for decades. If you're using spreads that list partially hydrogenated oils anywhere in the ingredients, it's time for a pantry purge. Fourth, fried companions to your sandwich. Those crispy French fries or potato chips alongside your lunch might complete the meal in your mind. But they're creating a carbohydrate overload your body struggles to process. This double carb combo causes more dramatic blood sugar fluctuations than either food alone. For those over 60, these spikes can worsen inflammation, energy crashes, and even mood disturbances. Not worth it for a few minutes of crunchy satisfaction, is it? Finally, liver pate and organ meat spreads. While organ meats do contain nutrients, they're also extremely high in cholesterol and often contain concentrated amounts of environmental toxins. A single serving of liver pate can exceed daily cholesterol recommendations for those monitoring their levels. Plus, many commercial versions contain additional preservatives and flavor enhancers that add no nutritional value, but plenty of health concerns. The pattern is clear. Convenience and familiar flavors are poor trade-offs for your health and longevity. But don't worry. I'm not just here to take away your favorite sandwich combinations. I'm here to help you rebuild them in ways that support your body rather than undermine it. Let's get practical. Changing habits formed over decades isn't easy. I understand that. But what if I told you that making these switches could add not just years to your life, but life to your years? Let me show you exactly how to transform your bread-based meals. First, let's address the bread itself. Not all breads are created equal. Look for options with whole grain as the first ingredient, not just wheat flour, which is often refined. Each slice should contain at least 3 grams of fiber and ideally less than 150 milligrams of sodium. Can't find good options? Consider sourdough. The fermentation process makes nutrients more bioavailable and may be easier on sensitive digestive systems. Now for transforming those problematic combinations into health-promoting meals. Instead of processed meats, try this simple protein salad. Mix canned wild salmon with a touch of olive oil-based mayo, chopped celery, and fresh dill. Spread it on whole grain bread and top with cucumber slices for crunch. You'll get omega-3s, protein, and flavor without the nitrates and excess sodium. Prep a batch on Sunday for quick sandwiches all week. Missing your sweet morning toast? Replace commercial jam with this 2-minute fruit spread. Microwave frozen berries until soft, Mash with a fork and add a teaspoon of chia seeds. Let it sit for 5 minutes to thicken naturally. The chia adds omega-3s and fiber, while the berries provide antioxidants with minimal natural sugar. Your blood glucose will thank you. For spreads, ditch the questionable margarines and try mashed avocado with a squeeze of lemon, or hummus with a drizzle of good olive oil. Both provide healthy fats that actually support heart health rather than harm it. Remember, at our age, quality fats are friends, not enemies. Craving something crunchy with your sandwich? Instead of chips, try sliced bell peppers, cucumber rounds, or a small handful of nuts. You'll get the satisfying plus nutrients that support brain health, skin elasticity, and immune function. I keep pre-cut vegetables in water in my refrigerator so they're ready when I am. For those who enjoy liver pate, try this mushroom alternative that mimics the umami richness. Sauté chopped portobello mushrooms with a bit of garlic and thyme until deeply browned. Pulse in a food processor with walnuts and a touch of balsamic vinegar. The texture and depth of flavor will satisfy your craving while delivering antioxidants and heart-healthy compounds instead of excessive cholesterol. Remember Mrs. Jenkins, my 78-year-old patient who struggled with afternoon energy crashes? She switched from her ham and cheese on white bread to a turkey and avocado on whole grain. Within 2 weeks, she called me, amazed that she no longer needed her afternoon nap. I feel like I've turned back the clock, she told me. That's the power of these simple switches. The best part? These alternatives aren't about deprivation. They're about discovery. Many of my patients report that after a few weeks, their taste buds actually reset, and they begin to prefer these more nutritious options. Your body knows what it needs if you give it a chance to remember. We've covered a lot of ground today, but information without action changes nothing. So let's create your personalized bread strategy. One that turns this daily staple into a foundation for better health. First, I want you to conduct a bread audit. Open your refrigerator and pantry right now. What are your current bread partners? Make 2 lists, combinations to keep and those to replace. Be honest with yourself. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Next, choose just one change to implement this week. Perhaps it's switching from processed meat to eggs or replacing jam with mashed berries. Small, consistent changes create lasting habits. Remember, you didn't develop your current preferences overnight, and you won't transform them overnight either. For those managing specific health conditions, here's my targeted advice. If you're watching blood pressure, focus on reducing sodium by replacing processed meats with home-cooked chicken or turkey. Add potassium-rich avocado to help balance electrolytes naturally. For those managing diabetes, pair your bread with protein and healthy fat to slow glucose absorption. A slice of whole grain toast with almond butter and a sprinkle of cinnamon can help stabilize blood sugar rather than spike it. Dealing with arthritis or inflammation? Emphasize omega-3 rich toppings like salmon or walnuts, and add turmeric to egg salad for its natural anti-inflammatory properties. And for everyone, stay hydrated. Drinking water with your bread-based meals helps your body process the carbohydrates more efficiently and aids digestion, especially important as our digestive systems become more sensitive with age. Now, let me address a question many patients ask. Can I ever enjoy my old favorites again? My answer is yes, but with intention, not habit. Perhaps you enjoy your favorite childhood sandwich once a month rather than daily. This approach honors both your health and your memories. I want to leave you with this thought. Your daily bread choices might seem small and insignificant in the moment, but they accumulate into either wellness or decline. Every bite is a vote for the future you want to live. Remember Mr. Garcia? At 83, he still gardens, dances with his wife, and plays with his great-grandchildren. His secret isn't complicated. It's consistency. His breakfast for decades? Whole grain toast with sardines, tomato, and olive oil. Simple, delicious, and powerfully nutritious. You deserve to thrive in your golden years, not just survive them. And sometimes, the difference between those outcomes starts with something as simple as what you pair with your daily bread. So I ask you, what will you choose tomorrow morning? Because that choice matters more than you know. This is Dr. Sarah Chen, wishing you health, vitality, and delicious, nutritious meals. Until next time, remember that small changes today create a better tomorrow.